Hello yogis, it's Rosalie here and welcome to this Yoga on the Road series. Venus is here as well today. So this is part one of a three-part series and it's all about preparing the body for a trip. So when you sit for long periods of time, whether you're in a car or on a plane, you might start to store some tension in the hips, the hamstrings, the shoulders, and the neck. So this little flow is all about working into those parts of the body so you start your trip feeling nice and relaxed. So are you ready? Let's get to it. So we're going to start today in a child's pose. So just sitting back on your heels. I'd like you to reach your arms out in front of you, really reaching through the fingers and allow your forehead to just rest down onto the mat. So you're really sinking your hips down towards your heels. Closing your eyes, just coming into your breath. Let's take a big inhale through the nose. Easy exhale. And I'd like you to walk your hands over towards the right. You're going to be off the mats and just sink your hips down towards the left now. You might even like to place that left hand on top of the right. Feel this nice big opening through the left side of your body. We're going to walk the hands back to center and then over towards the left, sinking the hips down towards the right. Maybe even placing that right hand on top of the left. And let's walk our hands back to center. We're going to come high up onto the fingertips. Big inhale to look up. Exhale, allow your forehead to come back down. Maybe adding a little sway here now through the hips, just coming a little bit more into the shoulders. And from here, let's come into a tabletop position. So on our hands and knees, bringing your knees hip-width distance apart. Just making sure everything's nicely stacked up. The hips are above the knees and the shoulders are above the wrists. Fingers nice and spread. From here, let's take a big inhale to drop the belly, bring the chest through. Exhale, press the mat away from you, tucking in your chin, your tailbone. Big inhale to look up. And exhale to round through. Few more in your own breath, your own rhythm. And let's all meet back in this neutral spine. Yes, you too. We're going to tuck our toes behind us. Shift your hips up and back, coming into a downward dog. Keep your knees nice and bent here. So you're really pressing your palms into the mat. Bringing your chest as close as you can towards the tops of the thighs. And now go ahead and straighten one leg, keeping the other knee bent. And then take it over the other side. So you're just pedaling out through your legs. And let's sink both heels down towards the mat. We're going to take a big inhale to rise all the way into the toes. Exhale down. Two more. Big inhale to rise. Exhale down. Big inhale all the way into the toes. Exhale down. Walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Put a big bend through those knees. And I'd like you to fold your arms, grabbing opposite elbows. Let your whole upper body be really heavy here. Maybe sway a little bit from side to side. Maybe shaking your head from side to side. And let's drop the hands onto the mat, looking forward. We're just going to walk right back into our down dog. Sinking your heels nice and low. From here, I'd like you to take a big inhale to float your right leg up nice and high. Go ahead and bend the knee. So you're letting the foot fall behind you, opening up through the hip. We're going to square off the hips, looking towards the hands. Place that right foot on the outside of your right hand. So all the way on the right side of the mat. And go ahead and shimmy your back ankle a little bit further behind you. ease the knee down onto the mat. So you're sinking nice and low here through the hips. Bringing all your weight to your left hand. The right hand comes on the knee. Push the knee away from you. Maybe adding a little sway here through the hips if that feels nice for you. It's very persistent today. Maybe staying here, it might feel nice to come down onto one forearm, maybe even the other forearm. Maybe staying with this little sway. Yes. Silly girl. Just opening up here through the hips. And let's all come back onto our hands. I'd like you to reach your right arm behind you. The thumb is up. Go ahead and bend the foot. See if you can catch the foot. Push your foot into your hand, opening up through your shoulders and your chest. Now, if you find this a little bit tricky, you can always do this with a strap. Now let's release the foot. We're going to heel toe that right foot back to the center, sneaking nice and low through the hips. Big inhale, floating the arms up. Exhale, we're going to shift the hips back towards the heels. Inhale to float up. 2 more times. Exhale to half split. Big inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to half split. We're going to stay here now. Allowing your whole body to drape over your leg. Just think about relaxing through the back of that hamstring. And walking your hand forward. Hands, we're going to tuck the back toes. So we're back in our low lunge. Big inhale, we're going to float the hips up, straightening the front leg. Exhale to fold, sinking your back heel down. Again, maybe adding a little sway here, keeping everything nice and soft and relaxed. Coming back into a low lunge, stepping back into a down dog. And pressing the mat away from you. Might feel nice just to pedal out through your legs, or maybe shift your hips a little bit side to side. You're just swiveling on the balls of your feet. And from here, we're going to take a big inhale to flip that left leg up. Bend the knee, let the foot fall behind you here. Opening up the hip. Squaring off the hips, looking towards the hands. We're going to place that left foot on the outside of the left hand. And go ahead and swivel your back ankle a little bit further behind you. Ease the knee down onto the mat. Release the tops of the toes. Bring all your weight to your right hand. Your left hand comes to the knee. Push the knee away from you as you sink nice and low here. Maybe even looking over the shoulder at the back. So maybe staying here if that's enough for you today. Or maybe coming down on one forearm. Maybe even the other forearm. Maybe having this nice little sway side to side through your hips. When you're ready, coming back onto your hands, bringing all your weight to your right hand. We're going to reach the left hand behind us, thumb is up. Catch the foot in your hand, press your foot into your hand, opening up through your chest, your shoulders. Remembering to use a strap if you need to here. And we're going to release the foot. And let's heel to that left foot back to center, sinking nice and low through the hips. Big inhale, we're going to reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, shifting backwards, half split. 2 more times. Big inhale to reach up. And exhale to half split. 1 more big inhale. And exhale down. Letting your whole body drape over your left leg. Thinking about softening, relaxing through the back of the leg. Maybe adding a little sway here side to side. Let's walk the hands forward, tucking in the back toes. Big inhale, we're going to float the hips up, straightening the front leg. Exhale to fold. So you're going to sink your back heel down. And let's come back into our low lunge, planting the palms, stepping back into our down dog. And let's just go ahead and bend the knees, sitting back on your heels. And let's just come into a seated position. So sitting cross-legged. If you don't find this very comfortable, just go ahead and pop a cushion under your seat. It just tilts the pelvis a little bit, makes it easier to sit in a cross-legged position. And from here, we're going to reach our arms up, interlace the fingers, press the palms away from you as you sink your shoulders down. And I'd like you to release your hands, pressing your palms into the side of the room, bringing them all the way down. So we're going to keep reaching through the fingers as we let our right ear just fall down towards the right shoulder. Inhale up. And on the exhale, the left ear falls towards the left shoulder. Inhale, your neck comes up. Big inhale, we're going to float the arms up. And on an exhale, we're just twisting over towards the right. So left hand on top of the right knee. Big inhale to a nice tall spine. Exhale to look over your right shoulder at the back. Let's inhale back to center. Reaching the arms up, big inhale. Exhale over towards the left, right hand on the left knee. Big inhale to nice tall spine. And exhale to twist. And let's come back to the center. And from here, we're going to reach our right hand out to the side. Big bend in the elbow. Reaching that left arm up and overhead. Nice big stretch through the whole left side body. It might feel nice to stay here. You might just like to drop that left arm down, whatever feels nicest for you. And let's inhale to center. We're going to reach the left arm out to the side, big bend through the elbow. Right arm comes up and overhead. Maybe keeping that arm there, or maybe dropping it down. Inhale all the way up. And we're going to reach now the hands out in front of us, just melting down, allowing your forehead to rest down on the mat. And walk the hands in towards you, placing your hands on top of your knees, closing your eyes here. And allowing your attention to drift inwards and just settle on your breath. Taking a big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh the air out. 2 more big inhale. One more big inhale through the nose. Allowing your lips to come together. Just breathing in and out through the nose. A few deep breaths here. Keeping your eyes closed, let's take one more big inhale together, reaching the arms up and overhead. Exhale, draw your hands back to your heart. Well, thank you so much for practicing with me and with Venus today. I hope to see you again next time. Namaste. Let's get started. Yeah, let's start.